Good morning, all you buff guys and gals around the world. It's the trio, the Holy Trinity, back again today. William, it's great to see you, Pa. Good as always. How's everybody doing?
Absolutely wonderful.
Wonderful. Good.
It's a sunny
Good.
day in Texas. It's a
Yeah.
hot sunny day in Texas. Been out for the first walk of the day already, had breakfast. So looking forward to a relaxing day. And of course, for some of us, it's day off tomorrow as well. So who can complain at that?
Absolutely.
What
Good
about you,
week.
William?
I am doing great. I am very happy to be back. A lot of stress is behind me now because I had my finals this week. I passed everything, thank goodness, and yeah, feeling good and glad to be back.
And you must be feeling good as well, Thomas.
I'm feeling a lot of things. Sore is the biggest one right now. Been
Okay,
a
how come?
well, we aside from it being a heck of a crazy week, I've been doing some renovations, as you guys may remember, in my office. And so yesterday was the paint day.
Okay.
So I was up and down ladders. I was painting. I was moving all day, and now my muscles hurt in places I didn't know existed. So yeah,
Yeah, and I've just seen the image that you just sent through. So for as long as I can remember, pretty much every single week I was on the leaderboard for steps.
it's all right. Just
So my average steps for the last weeks were 19,354. But Thomas has slipped in with a 20,600.
okay. I will say though. I think if it wasn't for last Sunday, I don't think I would have been up to my 20,602. I think last Sunday it was Duet.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Last Sunday I was out doing basically my yard. I was mowing it, I was trimming it, I was weeding it, I was back and forth with the wheelbarrow, and I was putting some more stones into my fire pit. So just basically just outside for 8-9 hours.
Yes, that's really good exercise.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
Mhm. And just let me just look at Williams a minute. So
Yeah, it's
yeah, but you
not
you've had
working
a
yet.
you've had a couple of good days. So last Sunday, 20,000. Thomas, get yourself
Sorry.
just
Well, yeah.
blow that nose.
All right.
So what was happening last Sunday then? 20,000 steps.
I was working. I had to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Friday was pretty good as well. Was that about 17,000?
Yeah. So I can remember. Yeah, we that was the first day we were in Corinthia, and we went on a hike and a few other walks that day. So yeah,
Okay.
that was nice.
All right. So we're all keeping moving. That's the main thing. You're still muted.
Are
Okay,
we
you're back
still
on
I'm
mute.
here. I'm here.
Okay, what are you saying, William?
I mean, we're all moving, but are we losing weight?
I'm saying I've come down and I'm staying static at 102. At one point it went up to 103.5, but for the last 3 weeks I've been at 102 now.
Yeah.
So I'm doing okay. It's not where I want to be, but I'm managing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy at that. It will go down, but it's not going up. That's the main thing. What about you, Thomas? You were supposed to be starting a fast this week. Did you actually get started in the
I,
end?
I did actually. I did. Right now, I'm at 230 pounds.
Okay.
When I started the year, I was 309 pounds. when I stopped my first fast, I was at 249 pounds. It went up and then it went back down / stayed a constant for a little while. And now I'm back on my other fast. I think that combined with stress, combined with all these steps, is really helping me.
Okay.
To put it into perspective, when I first moved to America, I got on the scales here and I was 210 pounds. So I've got 20 pounds to go until I was the weight that I was when I moved out here.
Okay. So you're a couple of kilos heavier than me now.
A little bit, yeah.
You do have to remember, though, I'm still much better looking.
Well, yeah. What's the girl? But loving life, loving it. I'm really happy. And I'm excited though. I'm excited because in a couple of months I get to go and get my suit tailored. But I think I might be able to get one off the rack, which is exciting. That excites me.
Okay.
What about you, William? Your goal, your dream was the 6-pack. How is that going?
It's not going very well. I mean, I'm always around the same weight, plus minus two kilos. But just the past 2 months of stress and exams and parties and too much alcohol and just bad habits turning. But I know. But no.
I don't know. I get it because we've all been there. We've all been there with stress and handling it with the things that make us feel good, even if that's temporary. So I understand where you're coming from.
So stress is gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stress is never gone, but
okay. But now you have the chance to start working out. Because that's where the 6-pack's going to come from, isn't it?
You mean from the gym?
Well, from doing something other than walking. So whether it's going to a fitness center, whether it's finding great big rocks and picking them up, or whether it's rowing or push-ups or any of those things, that's where it's going to come from. So I've been told. I've never really had one myself.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
You should get yourself a job on a construction site.
Make good money. Get fit.
On a construction site, you've got no worries. Just picking up bags of concrete and moving those around the site all day. It'll kill you for the first few weeks, but it could be a great exercise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can tell he's thinking it. Not a bad idea, is it?
No, I know what they make over here, so yeah, I think that's a great idea, William.
Okay, that's a subject for a different day, but
okay.
Where have you guys been to?
Sorry, didn't hear you.
I don't know whether or not I want to work on a construction site, but
you get to wear one of those hats as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
you guys been talking about these past few weeks? I've been.
Didn't hear you very well.
You frozen, Daddy.
I think we lost you.
What have you guys been talking about these past few Sundays?
Oh, what have we been talking about? Oh, we've been talking about a lot. We've been talking about how basically you can be in some great places, like Austin, and they can be really nice and beautiful and have lots of things that you take for granted, like stores and restaurants. But when it comes to things like exercising, Pa loves his mountains, and Austin is not renowned for its mountains. Just little things. We're really lucky in Idaho with the kind of uh, with the landscape that we have out here.
Yeah, Idaho is a great place because there's something there for everybody. Whether you're a fan of the mountains or a fan of the desert, whether you want to go rafting or tubing, or there's something for everybody. And yeah, okay, so it's excuses, but in Texas, or where we are in Texas, you need to go a long way away to stand any chance to escape the heat. And the scenery isn't as beautiful as in Austria, but still, I can't change it. All I can do is make the best of it. Me and your mum, we went on a. What's that face for?
Looking at Thomas.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I just yawned.
It's old age.
It'll get to everybody.
Yeah, but me and your mum, we went on a great walk a couple of weeks ago. When your mum was in England. Pardon? Don't hear you, William. Do you hear William Thomas or?
No. I think he's frozen.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes. So I can't remember if I told you. Me and your mum, we went on a great walk. We only did a couple of miles. It's a place where I went when your mum was in England.
Yeah.
And I did 12 and a half miles that day. It's a park not very far away from my work, but it's nice. And at the end of the walk, there's a great big rock pool where you can go swimming. So I went in swimming, and it was wonderful because it was about 100 degrees outside. And this rock pool, it's fed from a thermal spring, so it's the same temperature winter and summer. But it was like stepping into a warm bath. It was really, really pleasant. So
Did Mummy go in?
She paddled.
Yeah. Okay.
One step at a time. She paddled. But just to get into the water, you've got loads of these little sharp stones you need to walk over.
Yeah.
So that was painful.
Yeah.
But it was a great thing. And it's only about 15 minutes drive from my office.
Ooh.
So it's almost the kind of thing that I could go to on a Friday afternoon when I finish work early, drive there, go for a swim, and then come on home. But so those are the kinds of things we've been doing in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
We both got up fairly early this morning, went for about a mile and a half walk around the shopping area here before the heat comes.
Yeah.
It'll be about 100 and something again. It'll be about 100 today with lots of humidity. Today's been the first day in a few weeks where it's been really sweaty and horrible out there. But like I said, can't change it. How is it in Corinthia, William?
It's not too bad. It's not as bad as Vienna. It's hard to describe. The house at the moment is quite warm, and outside there's also a bit of a wind, but not too bad. But it's not excruciating hot, so it's nice. It's
Good.
okay. Sorry.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
So you'll need to get a few extra steps in today and tomorrow if you'll be sat in the car all day on Tuesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how that will work.
So which other fitness activities do you have planned? Oh, by the way, you asked, and I have been to the fitness center here a couple of times recently.
Yeah.
Primarily on the treadmill. And the treadmill's good exercise because you've got to go faster on there. So in 1 hour on the treadmill, you walk further than you do if you're walking outside. So it's on the treadmill, and also tried to pulling the bar with the weights on, which made my shoulders hurt, but I've been going there more.
Okay, sounds
Yeah,
good.
sometimes it's just too hot to go outside. So half an hour in there is better than walking the streets.
That's true. That's true. Have you guys been setting each other challenges over the past few weeks or no?
Well, verbally. This week just gone, Thomas's challenge for himself was to start his fast.
Yeah.
My challenge was to get to the gym. And I didn't get it as many times as I wanted to, but we've been doing some challenges.
Yeah.
But now that you're back in the game, or do we lay off the challenges until next week when you're in England?
I don't mind. I just don't have anything in mind at the moment. What we could
Okay.
do. You guys have any ideas?
Well, one of the things that you could do.
Yes.
Well, I was just thinking about you, William. I was like, well, one of the things that you could do to commit to this week is possibly finding time to work out while on your trip. In some way, shape, or form, you could commit to trying to find out, trying to work out.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea, because the last time me and your mum drove back from England, I still managed to get, I think, 12,000 steps in or more, because we stopped every few hours, and I actually went for a walk. We went for a walk. So even if it's just walking around the rest area, you could combine a little bit of walking with some push-ups.
This sounds like a good idea.
It definitely helps you to keep awake as well.
I bet.
Yeah, because Pa and I know something about long drives. We do. Yep, I've driven America. He's driven Europe.
But we've driven them in luxury vehicles with cruise control.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. Oh, but you'll do fine, William, and you're gonna have a great time. I think that's one of the things that I do like about England. I think it's one of my favorite places to have a walk, because the weather's good. It's cooler, a little bit darker most of the time, and it's, I don't know, to me, when I think about doing our walks, I think about going down to the sea. I think about walking back from Swindon. I think about those, and there's just it's just a little bit. I'm just a little bit more fond of that kind of walking and moving, if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
People that haven't been there, they talk about England and the weather, and the weather is what makes it what it is.
I love it. Love the weather.
When you get home from the walk soaking wet.
Yeah. Cup of tea.
But yeah, so you'll have to be careful with your food when you're over there, because that's the land of plenty.
Yeah, but that's a good thing, because I've tried most things, and nowadays you can get a lot of things besides pastries, and I'm not a huge fan of pastries apart from pork pies.
Oh.
Pork pies, pork scratchings.
Oh, stop. It's been so long since I've been there.
Yeah, the thing is, I'll be there with Sarah, and she's vegan, and it's not going to be the same having pork scratchings.
Yeah, you can have vegan scratchings.
What, cardboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but yeah, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure.
So we best wind this thing up shortly. So for the week ahead,
Yeah.
I will be in the fitness center 3 times, and I'll continue to do my steps, 19,000 a day, and I will by this time next week be below 102. I've been around 102 for 3 weeks now. I'll get down a little bit below. You've been catching me up on the steps, Thomas.
Yeah, I still have a ways to
Me up on
go.
the weight, so I
Just trying to keep it down.
game on now.
All right.
And you look confused, William.
No, I'm just thinking about a challenge for me apart from the 10,000 steps at least, or the workout on the drive to England.
Skipping rope. Put that in the car.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay. Can do that. Good idea.
High impact aerobics.
Aerobics.
Do it on the ferry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand at the bow.
Very difficult to do in the channel tunnel in the train though. Especially when you need to stay in the car. And what about you for the coming week, Thomas?
I'm going to commit to 3 workouts. I want those workouts to be a minimum of a half hour, but I want them to be high intensity.
Right.
So that's going to be my commitment.
So how will we know that you've done it?
Okay, I'm going to commit to have Lily take a picture of me with each workout.
But you don't need it. You've got one of these fancy watches, haven't you?
Yep.
So you can capture the time interval and your heart rate, can't you?
I can do that, yep.
So that can be it. That can be the evidence.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. All right then, Thomas, bring this to a close.
All right, guys, another week in the books. It was great to have everybody back. William, it's great to see you. Congratulations on all your success. Have a wonderful weekend.